little bit of first person action here. First person viewer, that is. Viewer. First person mode. Whatever the game mode that you guys play on Call of Duty. You can tell I don't play a lot of Call of Duty. But anyway, there's my screens. See what I'm working with. Microphone. PC down that way. Consoles there. Not the greatest setup, but it's good enough for me, and it's been getting the job done. And for those of you who have been like, we really like the green screen setup that you have, well, there it is behind me, and it's pretty much how I do my thing. Okay, welcome back to the channel, the Initial D Gaming channel. I am your host, Initial D, small streamer, fairly new to Twitch, although I've known Twitch since about 2010 or 11 is when I first heard about Twitch. An old friend of mine told me that there was a such site to where you could watch other people play video games, and the name Twitch. I started thinking about Bugs Bunny twitching. Have you ever seen like Bugs Bunny when he like drinks something really hot or something that is really making him feel uncomfortable, and he's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I heard the name Twitch. I'm like, man, what the heck kind of name is that? But I tuned in and it was like, because so back then Twitch was not big. I think it was fairly new, but it was still something that had a lot of potential, and obviously we know now it had plenty of potential because we have thousands upon thousands of individuals who are streaming all day, every day, multiple times a day. And me being one of the thousand, probably millions people who stream, I'm just a really small fish in a humongous pond. I'm like a small goldfish in the Gulf of Mexico. That's how a small streamer feels on Twitch. But despite being a small streamer, you know, most definitely, I will say that I've learned a whole lot that has helped me out. And I wanted to make this video to potentially help out somebody else out there who may be a small streamer themselves. Small streamer meaning you have less than 1,000 people, I'll say, watching you. A couple hundred, and if you're like myself, it's a rare phenomenon for me to get over 20 views. And that, it happens. Ever so often it happens because I am by no means top tier or even mid tier. I am low tier to the flow tier, okay? So I'm just being as humble as I can, as honest as I can, keeping this same attitude even when I do climb the mountain, because, you know, make no mistake, I do plan on going far here. And I am taking a step further every single day. Making this something that I do as a side hustle. I'm not doing this for fun. Some people say they do it for fun. I'm here to have fun, but we're trying to profit at the same time. You know, I've made some pretty decent investments here. Even this camera that you're viewing this video on, it's pretty hefty investments, and I'm trying to make good on those investments. And by doing that, I decided to do my research and apply everything that I've learned over the course of the last couple of months. So in this video, we're going to talk about things that you should do as a small streamer to put yourself in the right direction. Number one, networking. I know that people have probably told you, well, all you have to do is network. All you have to do is support other people and you'll grow. People often complain and say, well, I support people, I network with people, and it still seems like I'm not growing. Well, have you ever perhaps thought that your expectations for growth are a little bit too high? Like your standards for growth are a little bit out of your league. Let me just go ahead on the record and say that one person that follows you is growth. Okay? 2 people that follow you is growth. 1 subscription is growth. We need to get to a point where we accept every little victory. Every follow matters. Because you have to remember, there was something particular about you that made a person want to follow you, that made a person want to embark on the journey alongside you, and that made a person want to actually open their wallets or their purses and make a contribute to your channel. So networking is not broken. Supporting is not broken. Because I can tell you now, before I started supporting other people and before I started networking with other people, I had nobody watching my stream. No one was watching my stream until I went on other people's channels, until I started dropping bits in people's channels, until I started subbing to people's channels, until I started interacting with people, especially like in Discord. You know, I've gone in other people's Discords, and I actually have my own Discord. Team Level Up link will be in the description, so check it out if you are a streamer or you're just somebody who wants to conversate with streamers. That has been a complete game changer for me and for everybody in which I've brought under my umbrella into this new Twitch world. Now, there are people who have never even heard of Twitch, who've never streamed before, and I talked them into doing it, and I talked them into talking to people in our group, and they've been successful. And again, what I consider to be successful is being able to get people to watch you via talking to individuals and supporting them at the end of the day, because we can't get to the top of the mountain overnight. As they say, Rome was not built in a day. Not gonna happen. The second tip that I would give to a small streamer is to make yourself visible. That's right, visible. You know, I know that when you go out in public, you say hi to your neighbor, they see you. You go to work, your boss sees you, your employees see you, your coworkers see you, your wife or your husband sees you, and even your kids see you. But the possibility of people on Twitch seeing you is probably less than 10%. Oh, I know. You thought if I stream Warzone, thousands of people are gonna come watch me. And I'm gonna get followers, I'm gonna get subscribers. People are just gonna come flocking over to me. Is that what you thought? Or maybe if I pop some Fortnite in, I'll get a lot of people to come watch me. That's the same thing I thought years ago. Twitch does not offer any real exposure. No real exposure whatsoever. In fact, if you don't make yourself visible, you're not going to be successful on Twitch whatsoever. By making yourself visible, go to other platforms. TikTok is really hot right now with Twitch. Putting your clips on there, because there's a whole nother open genre of eyes that are just waiting to see material from your live stream. Twitter is really big when it comes to Twitch. Then you have Instagram, Facebook. All of these And I'll just throw it out there, Discord. I just mentioned Discord. But these are different avenues, and YouTube as well, to make yourself known. It is very hard for you to be seen on YouTube. I've had people, really hard for you to be, well, it's hard to be seen on YouTube too. That's why this video probably is not going to have thousands of views, because visibility and the algorithm, that's a whole nother conversation in itself. But it's hard to be seen on Twitch, is what I'm trying to say. When you go to other platforms, your exposure, your visibility rises. And always put your link in whatever it is you post on that social media platform, so that those people can come to your Twitch channel. I've had so many people come follow me who are from Twitter. I've had people follow me from Facebook. I've had people follow me from what's that website? TikTok. I don't use it often, not exactly one of the youngest, but getting used to it. But I've had people come to me from all of these different platforms, you know what I'm saying? And very, 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 very few people follow from Twitch, unless I'm conversating with them in somebody else's chat, that is, So making yourself visible is most importantly, I would have to put that as number 2. You want to build your community, you want to communicate with people, and then you want to make yourself visible. Okay. This is a very meticulous thing in which we call live streaming, which again, I'm no pro at whatsoever. I'm just getting my feet wet, and I'm learning as I go. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes, and I'm trying to apply them to my future streams, and taking the chance to school somebody else out there who may be interested in getting into the world of streaming, because it's most definitely something that you have to be strategic with. You can't just do it. It's not as easy as just hitting share or go live and boom, you just get a lot of people. That's just not the way it is. I've seen so many people quit streaming because they thought it was going to be easy. It's definitely not easy. But I can tell you this, if you create a community, if you make friends and you earn supporters, it makes the journey that much better. I would much rather have 10 loyal people with me all the time, every time, and then it just grows over time. That way you won't feel like you're alone. You won't feel like it's that bad. But if you don't apply those steps to make yourself more known on Twitch, you may fail. I tried streaming several times years ago and I failed. All because I didn't apply those steps. So I hope that this video helps somebody out there. Maybe you're a small streamer and you're struggling. Just consider everything I just told you as a fellow small streamer who doesn't have it all together. Just take it with a grain of salt. Apply your own principles and your own style and work on your channel, okay? I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. If you're new, please like this video, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts. Peace.